Hello again, guys. Sorry, this is filmed the same day as the other one, so let me just turn Cynical around or something. Giving him a friend as well now. Basically, as I was editing my last video, I realised there was something that I really wanted to talk about, and I kind of had forgotten it beforehand. So that's why I filmed it the same day as last week's. Anyway, moving on. Basically, I wanted to talk about insecurities. And I think every single person has insecurities, and that's fine. You can't expect people to not have insecurities, you know? Also, you're getting me twice in a row. 2 weeks running. Ren time. Brilliant. But yeah, insecurities. So, as I was editing, I kept looking at this bit. This bit here. We're all, in this system, we're all really insecure about it. And as I talk, it's just there, it's a thing, and we're insecure about it. We know we shouldn't be, right? Because, what the hell? Why should we be insecure about our face? We're not fat. It's not, just fat or something, and even if we were, who gives a shit anyway? But, it doesn't matter. I don't know why we feel like that shouldn't be there. It's a weird thing, right? Why is this deemed not attractive or not a good thing? So yeah, if you guys have this thing, we really shouldn't be insecure about it. It's just a face thing. You know, that's like being insecure about having eyes, right? Everybody's eyes are slightly different, so everybody's face is slightly different, so this is gonna happen for a lot of people. That's a massive insecurity. I think it's probably a big thing for a lot of people. Because you see this and you think, oh, I'm fat. And even if you are fat, again, who really cares? But it's seen as unattractive, right? But why? Anyway, moving on from that one, I think there's, so we have a thing called dip hips, where we don't have the, hourglass figure. We go out and then we come in a bit and then we go out again for, your waist. I'll see if I can get a picture and, put it here for you. So that's a thing. That's a thing that people are insecure about. But, again, why? Why are we insecure about things about our body that we can't control and doesn't mean anything negative? I mean, obviously, there's multiple answers for that, and it's to do with society and the way you're raised and where you're raised and all of this kind of stuff. But I think we shouldn't be. I mean, we shouldn't be so insecure about our bodies. They're just these wonderful things that move us around life, right? You know, the whole fat phobia thing and skinny phobia, put some weight on and all this kind of stuff. Let's just leave people's bodies alone. Let's just not judge people based on their bodies. Acne, having spots. I have some here. You can't really see it very well because the camera's doing a good job of blurring it. But people have spots. And it doesn't mean you're dirty. It doesn't mean you're gross. It doesn't mean you're unattractive. You know, let's stop worrying about it. I had some other things that were insecurities that people have. Getting older, getting wrinkles, you know, why are we insecure about that? What's wrong with getting old? You know, let's welcome wrinkles and grey hair and all this kind of stuff. I just think it would be really cool if we didn't have to constantly be stressing about our bodies and our face and stuff. I think there's definitely a place for makeup. I mean, I'm wearing makeup. There's definitely a place for trying to change stuff because you like how you look, but you're I want to have fun with it, right? So using makeup because it's fun and makes you just feel good, right? I think there's 100% a place for that, and I don't think that, you know, wanting to hide certain things if you're fine with it but just would rather look a certain way, I don't have any issue with that. But yeah, I think it's a bit sad when we look at things about ourselves that are basically meaningless and we feel like that's a bad thing. Bags under your eyes. I don't know if you can see mine, but we've got bags under our eyes. it doesn't mean anything. Like, loads of people have it. Like, it's crazy that we look at that and think, oh, I've got to try and hide it, I've got to try and cover it up. And like this, that we're there like, oh, I need to like sit here like this and then people might not see. But like, as I talk, this happens, you know? Insecurities, man. So another insecurity, having like yellowy teeth. I think this has mainly come from America, I'm not sure. But like, my teeth are a bit yellowy. But they're perfectly healthy. We've been to the dentist fairly recently. Like, your teeth can be yellow, like your teeth are not naturally white. And that's an insecurity, and like, it's something that we've felt, and Em's been like, oh, maybe I should get teeth whitening things. And it's like, maybe we shouldn't, you know? Like, we don't need to spend all this money to try and make ourselves look different when we're just, we are the way we are, you know? Other things like having acne scars, or other scars on your face, or basically anything on your face. We're very particular about our faces. Like, I just think we should have less weight on it. But again, I think that's something a lot of people think. I'm just chatting with you guys because this is something that we've been really insecure about, and something that I was watching my last video of an edit in it. And I saw it and I was like, I need to talk about this. People need to know how insecure we are about this, so that, you know, you guys can feel like, I don't know, like related to in some way. I mean, I know that me and Felix are insecure about our chest. That's a little bit different though, because that's to do with like what we feel we actually look like, rather than what we feel we should look like in order to be attractive to society. If that makes any sense. Like, there's a difference between that. But yeah, I mean, receding hairlines. Guys don't deserve the amount of stress and like sort of sadness in a way when your hair starts receding. Women are lucky that their hair doesn't as much. I think there's a cis male thing that's, you know, something about hormones. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. But I think there's something about cis men that, hormonal wise, that means their hair recedes more than cis women do. And I think that we shouldn't be so worried about it. Like, we need to change what we view as attractive and what we view as undesirable. Because I think that, you know, a bald guy or a guy with like receding hair and all this kind of stuff looks perfectly cool. Like, genuinely, I know like it might sound like, oh yeah, sure you do, but I do. I think it actually looks kind of cool. Like, you can style it in different ways, like what you do have, or your clothes, or makeup and all this kind of stuff, in like so many different and interesting ways. And like, let's explore it. Like, let's make it more of a thing. Like, I don't know, I think it'd be fun. You know, it's not fair that people have things about themselves that are completely natural that they then feel really insecure about because it's sort of like not seen as okay. Like models and like people in films and like celebrities and all that don't have these things. It's like the whole slim thick at the moment. You know, you've got to have a slim waist and like a big booty and all this kind of stuff, and women try and do like exercises to make their butts bigger and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, there are people out there for everyone, right? So there are some guys that like all these different kinds of stuff, and women, and, you know, people that like all different kinds of stuff and all different kinds of people. What I'm basically trying to say is there's someone out there for everybody. There are people that are interested in every single type of body, and some people that are just interested in personalities, regardless of the body, you know? And I think that to just look at, you know, celebrities and the ideal is quite damaging. I think that we're focused very much on appearance and like how to present ourselves and, you know, how to look good and stuff. I'm glad that fashion is kind of in a way losing its grip a little bit. I mean, if you think about the past and how trends had to be followed or else you weren't cool, if you think about it now, like you could be wearing Lolita style clothing, you could wear like very pastel pink rainbow style clothing, you could wear black and heavy like gothic style clothing, and people are just like, they're wearing what they want to wear. Like, they won't be quite as ostracized. I mean, if you're dressed quite extravagantly in those sort of genres, like, people will give you looks, but it's not like the same level, I think. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe I'm just completely ignorant. But I just think it's cool that with how, like, you know, you walk down the street and you see people dressing in all different kinds of ways, and that's chill these days. I like that, and I think that bodies should be the same. I mean, obviously, everybody's bodies are different. You can't, you know, help that. But I think it would be cool if that was more accepted. And like in films, you had people with like this, and if you had people with like acne, and they didn't like filter it and blur it out, and they had like, you know, people with receding hairlines, and they didn't like put wig things on them and all this kind of stuff. I just think it'd be really cool to embrace and love everybody's different bodies and everything for how they are. I don't know, I think it's super cool. Also, we're insecure about our makeup. Well, I know I am. Also, I've smudged it. Oh no. Either way, I'm just going to put that one in there. I'm insecure about the way I do my makeup. I don't know, I just have fun with it. And try and make myself feel most like myself. But I know that it doesn't look great and it's not complimentary to our face. So I'm insecure about it, but I have fun with it. It's not an original thought, I know. It's not something like crazy, like, oh wow, I've never heard that before. But this channel is called My Myriad Thoughts. It's just what we think of at the time. And I think it's kind of interesting, and I like having a chat with you guys, and it's just stuff to like, food for thought, I suppose. Stuff you can just listen to me ramble on and just go about your day or whatever, and just, yeah, I don't know, just fun things to think about. Imagine a world where celebrities, all the media was like actually diverse. Skin colours, like races, like genders, like body shapes, like scars, like all of this stuff. Imagine that. How beautiful would that be? How exciting would that be? Like, I just think it'd be really freaking cool. So yeah, if you agree with me, like, give me a like, all that kind of stuff. Please leave a comment as well if you have anything to say, or if you'd like to see any of the rest of the alters, not just me every time now. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed my little chat, and I will see you again sometime. We'll see you next week. Bye guys.